Pete, you're definitely a comedian, all right. We know that. I mean, we knew that straight away. You didn't have to, I took one look at you and I thought, he's a comedian. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I am now officially in the alumni
Yeah.
of stand-up comedians because I graduated last night.
Well, congratulations, Pete. That's very good news. But let me ask you a question.
What's that?
As an official comedian, have you got
Mm.
a horn?
No. Well,
God
I've got
damn
one
it!
between my legs. So, yeah.
You need a
But
horn, Pete.
I haven't got a horn to blow.
Well, right. Well, every good comedian needs a horn to blow.
Not
So,
necessarily. They blow their
well,
own horns.
you can blow your own if you want. I mean, this is mine, so
So I will be doing that probably this afternoon. No, I'm just kidding.
I have noticed, Mr. Pete, your
Mm.
poster seems to have adjusted itself.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the officers in question said I had to actually straighten it up for this episode.
Oh, see, very good, very good,
Yeah.
very good.
Either that, or they would put me on the concrete wall and shoot me. So yeah.
Why do you still feel like you can be like me? Gaining the idea you could be like me. Why do you still feel like you can be like me? Gaining the idea you could be like me. There's only one Salacious Rum, and he's the only one, and he's the only one. He's truly number one. He's truly number one. Why do you still feel like you can be like me? Gaining the idea you could be like me.
Yep.
Still, our theme tune needs to be changed.
Why? It's very appropriate.
Where's the mention of me?
Well, yeah, but I mean, we have been through this, haven't we? I mean,
Well, yeah, I suppose you're right, but
oh yeah.
Yeah.
There is a little bit where we could fit you in, where
the ending of the song.
Don't forget Peter McKinnon.
Yeah. At the ending when it just cuts off. Yeah. Good
day, everybody. Good day. Welcome to the Two Pommies. Today, our hosts from England, Salacious Rum, leader of the MoNKey-LiZaRD army. That's right. I'm here with my horn.
Oh.
Sounds like Pete's got his horn as well.
Yeah, no, mine's gone off.
Pete's gone off. He's gone. If your horn's gone off, does that mean you're horny?
Well, obviously, yeah. If it's gone off. Yeah.
And starring from New Zealand, Peter Jackson's favourite fluffer, Pete Gordon. Peter
God,
Gordon.
I wish I was. I would have got more work.
We all need a bit of fluffing, you know. And you can also find Peter over on his own channel, the PGM Show. So if you're not subbed over there, go and check it out.
Yeah, go and check the promo, which I only put up 2 days ago because it was
very interesting. That was a very interesting piece of work.
Yeah, it's not my best work. I'm sorry, it's not my best work.
It was different. Oh no, it was different.
Yeah.
It was different.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Bob Rum. In case you're wondering, a pommy is a. He's doing it. Who are you fingering this time?
You're introducing yourself, and I keep on getting the wrong direction.
Well, you got to put you're not pointing at Bob.
Huh? No, I'm pointing at you.
You're pointing at me.
Yeah.
Bob's talking.
Oh, okay.
So you got to point in front. You got to point in front.
Okay.
Point in front. There you go. That's there. No, in front. No, in front.
Where's the front?
That's to the left. In front. Point to the front. There you go. That's it.
It's me.
Bob. No, that's point at Bob.
Just introduce him. Introduce him.
A pommy is a derogatory word used in Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. And it refers to a Brit. It's derived from the acronym POME, Prisoner of Mother England. But who is the prisoner exactly? Tonight, we may find out. We may not. But we will be discussing Emperor, the film shot in 2012 that starred a great many stars. And Pete was also in it.
Yes.
And we're going to find out about the film and his experiences behind the scenes on location. So looking forward to this one. Should we welcome in the army first, Pete, before we get into the movie?
Let's welcome in the army.
Who we got?
It's actually quite apt being the army and this one.
Very good, very good. Mr. B.
Mr. B.
Mr. B. We've got the granddaddy, Mr. B. Mr. B. We got Gap.
Okay. Hey,
Gap. Very good, very good. Gap's got his own. He's got his own video now.
Hey, Ron. Oh yes.
I can't remember where I saved it though. Not in there. Saved it somewhere. I know. One of the other things we've saved it somewhere. I don't think we put it on here.
Now we're in top models school.
I haven't loaded it up yet. Damn it. Never told you, but he's got one. Anyway, never mind.
Well, you mean a YouTube channel?
No, we've got a little quick video.
Oh, you mean Mind the Gap?
Mind the Gap, I know. I haven't loaded it into bloody StreamYard, I forgot. G-Force is here as well.
Hey, G-Force.
Oh, he's got one too. G-Force. We've got APD
with the APC.
APD's on the APC, I think.
Yeah.
He was doing something.
I just think that's a little bit confusing, but anyway, that's unique. It's
confusing for us. God damn it. You're confusing us. We've only got Simple Minds here, Nick. God damn it.
Oh, it's a great band.
God damn it. Not bad, yeah. I mean, we're alive and kicking.
I think it's right. Yeah.
Gap's talking about a pickles snack. Oh, dear Lord. The Emperor's here. Here he is. Good old Emperor. Brett's here as well. Good old Brett. What a legend. Brett, he's here as well.
Good to see you.
Are you wearing any trousers, Pete?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Do you like my little Christmassy neckerchief?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, your little red sheepskin wool white. What do they call it? Turtleneck.
Where's your Christmas neckerchief?
I don't have one.
You get the memo. God damn it! It was supposed to be synchronizing.
Right. Well, you didn't tell me that in the memo.
God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All you said was get your horn out. So.
Well, yeah, and you ain't got that out either, have you?
I haven't. No.
You kept keeping that to yourself.
I know, yeah.
Stupid John's here.
Well, I don't listen to you or anybody, actually.
You don't.
I don't listen to myself half the time. So yeah.
Special Lady Stephanie. Special Lady Stephanie. She's here. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm glad you're here, Lady Stephanie. Brightened proceedings up a little bit, to be honest. It was looking a bit sour around here for a minute, but now suddenly things are piping up.
Yes.
So, yeah.
What? Point it up.
We've got someone to purr at. Yeah. Ricardo's here. Ricardo.
Hey, Ricardo.
Ricardo. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, should we get into it? Should we have a little? Should we? Oh, Darth Rock's here. He's another New Zealander.
Hey, Michael. How are you going?
Good lad, isn't he? Right, Emperor. Should we find out about it?
The Emperor. Yes.
Okay, let's have a look. We're gonna, as we do always on these streams, we're gonna have a little look-see at the. We're gonna get excited. We're gonna watch the trailer, get us into the mood. Before we talk about it, so let's do it. For those that have no idea about this film,
there's nothing to worry about.
I always do this. Right, there we go.
There's no video.
Hold on. Oh no, we're not having that. I'm gonna have to get it from YouTube instead. It's not playing. We're not having that. We're gonna think on the fly.
Yeah.
Go quick.
Yeah. Bear with us, people.
We need some trailer action. Emperor 2012. Trailer. We don't want full movie. God, I don't know what people do. There we go.
Here we go. That was quick. That was good. Yeah. Well done. Well done, Bob.
Can you see that?
I can. Yes, can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Right.
Welcome, Lady Catherine. Good to
Okay.
see you. No, so this film, I think, went under the radar a little bit for
yeah, it did. Yeah, it did, but it still holds up because it's very well written, well directed, and well acted. Really.
So it's from 2012. It's obviously a historical drama. It's directed by an Englishman, Peter Weber. I don't think he hasn't got a huge filmography, but he's done a couple of interesting things. Obviously, he stars Tommy Lee Jones. I think we all know him. Matthew Fox from Lost is probably his most notable role. Tommy Lee Jones plays General MacArthur. That he was quite a big historical figure from that period. This is sort of set towards the end of the war. I think obviously the Americans have already dropped, the bombs, and it's basically dealing with Emperor Hirohito and the culmination of the war in Japan. But there's also a bit of a love scene interwoven into this, Pete, as well. A love scene, a bit of a love story interwoven into proceedings as well.
It's actually a sad outcome too with that. So it's been played out quite well with the actors. Yeah, it's good.
It's got an IMDb rating of 6.5, and it was almost entirely shot in New Zealand.
Yep.
Didn't do huge numbers in the box office, but I think it's one of those films that's it's better than its box office revenue suggests. So it's an interesting one. So when did you in 2012? It's difficult actually. When I say 2012, it came out in 2012. But again, like The Hobbit, that came out in 2012. But presumably they had been filming a year before. Can you remember what year the filming took place from your point of view?
Probably about 2011, somewhere around there. And because I think it was summer. I think we shot. I think it was on location as well, not on set. It is a really good depiction of that story. This was my I got picked up for this from my talent agent, which was still Possum Talent.
Yep.
And I this was a long. Oh, g'day, Shanti.
Oh, Shanti.
This was, you could say, it was a long time between drinks since I've
Cool.
been acting kind of deal. I was out of the. I think most people probably out of the loop getting anything.
Sure.
As international directors either came and went or didn't hire or people, right? Because they didn't want those people because that's how it works. But I was really excited because it was on location, not on set.
So
And
where in location? So it wasn't at the usual studios that you'd been on previously. Where on location did you?
We have a museum slash university in the back where Wellington University in the city, which is at the back of our war memorial from World War One and Two. So, and because they had it's a prime location because I think there's a building that looks really, really similar where you saw the that that red brick building in the film in the trailer, right? Because it's got kind of like Roman pylons.
Classical architecture piece.
Yeah, classical architecture, and there's somewhere in Japan, I think they had that kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
So that's where that building was. That's where they shot
stone pillars.
Stone pillars. So plus, like half the film was based here in New Zealand, so it was cheaper incentives for one filming it here, and it just the aesthetic looked like something from what they saw in Japan, but they couldn't film in Japan, kind of thing. So logistics.
They must have redressed it. They must have redressed it.
Yeah, they did. They had green masking tape on the walls, right? So that for green screen stuff,
Sure.
right? So you can CGI on things.
Sure.
So I think they just came to New Zealand because they thought, well, that building looks like that building in Japan. Let's go there.
Now, Pete, a serious question now. If you could CGI anything onto the side of the wall, what would you CGI? I'd probably CGI a pair of...
you probably CGI a horn.
That's good choice.
So I don't know, really. Nothing comes to mind.
Let us know in the chat, or would you CGI onto the wall, dangling over Pete, just as he's doing his scene? So it's on set. It's in Wellington. Is it in Wellington? Is it Wellington Museum? Wellington Museum.
Yeah, we have it as a museum here.
Location. It's on location. Yeah.
Yeah, location. Yeah. So, and it's got a steps that go up into the building.
So, serious question then: if it's not on set and it's on location, where do they do all of the costume and makeup? And do they have like trucks or vans, or do you do off-site and then they drive you on? How logistically do they do all that?
No, there was a abandoned car park just below the war memorial over the road, where they had a big tent. Right? They did the makeup. They even cut your hair. They put you in costume, and there was a CGI a gingerbread lady with boobs and gun drop.
Yeah, I'm sorry for asking that question. I probably might have to rail to stream a little bit.
So, thanks, Nick. Yeah. Where was I?
Tent.
Big tent. And we had actually an American sergeant who was on hand on all of this movie with the extras to parade us around like we were real non-commissioned officers. Right. So he was.
What?
He was
What
there.
were you in? Did you wear a uniform?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I wore. I wore. One of those American, not helmets, but cloth American hats.
Nice.
I don't know.
Nice.
And a uniform.
What rank were you? What rank were you, Pete?
I think I was just a
grunt. You're
a
private.
grunt. Yeah, a private. I always joke about this. I was the shortest, smallest, non-commissioned officer in the American Army. So,
have you got a picture of you in uniform?
Yeah, I do actually. I probably sent one. I probably sent one to you. It's not a very good picture.
Did you? You haven't sent one to me.
Hang
We
on.
want to see you in uniform. We want to see you in uniform.
I know I've got it here somewhere.
Whilst you're looking for that,
Well,
is Pete slowly eating the poster? There's another comment.
I know that's terrible, isn't it?
It's at least it's straight today. It's the first time it's been straight.
I don't know whether you can actually see that, but that's me on location.
Can you send it to me? Can you email me?
Yeah.
Can you Instagram me?
Yeah.
I'll put it on if I'll share the screen if you Instagram me.
I'll send it to you. So
I don't think you've sent that to me before.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, TJC. TJC.
Hey, TJC. But no, yeah. Well, there was a tent there. I think we ate there. I don't think we actually ate there.
There must have been different. Did they have different tents for different things?
Yeah. No, just one big whole tent for makeup, costume, stuff like that. I think we ate somewhere else on a different marquee, maybe around the corner, from the location itself. Because we were working all day and practically nearly all night. So that's great.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're about, Shanti. These is very highbrow streams. This is you're getting deep, insightful thought and review and.
Oh, here we go. Hang on, I'm sending it. I'm sending it now.
Sending it to everyone.
Yeah. So yeah,
right. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh no shit! You haven't sent this to me because I would have. This is print worthy. Are you the one at the? Are you the small at the front?
Yeah, I am. I did send this.
Shit, you didn't. You didn't. We should have done a print with this one. This is brilliant. If I get a scrubbed up version of this. No way. Is that you?
That's me. Yeah.
Right.
So,
it's a bit dark, but basically
rainy.
Basically, can I? There we go.
Yeah.
There's you there. That's definitely you.
Yeah.
You can see the side profile.
Can you see how big these guys are?
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
That is funny. That is funny.
Two of my friends in this location, three actually, friends, right? There's Ben over here.
Pete, I'm not being funny, but Pete, I know they're bigger, but you got a massive bulge in your pants.
It looks like it.
You look like you got a massive schlong. Like you might have one, but it's on show, Pete.
No.
You're loud and proud.
Thanks for that. You changed my mind on that. Thanks.
You're loud and proud.
It's just a ruffle in the bloody trousers.
If you zoom in, you can see Pete's willy. It's massive. Yeah. Sorry, you're right, Shanti. This is quite low IQ. but there's Pete. There he is. There he is.
Salacious, you got a horny mind now.
I know.
Hey, Marvel.
Michael. Michael, you joined us just in time to see Peach Long. Very, very good, Pete. It's very impressive.
There is another picture that I'm trying to search out, and on this day we had a day shoot and a night shoot just ticking over. So I don't know where that's gone. I did find that one time, but I've lost it now. Damn it! So,
very good, very good. So okay, that's good. So, how many scenes did you get to film, Pete?
We did about 3 scenes for one whole day and one whole night. Yeah. So we went from the sequence of shots like getting out of a big, huge freaking army truck, which I found very, very difficult to get out of.
they trapped you in it.
Because they had, the direction was that because you have to carry all these files into the building and go upstairs, and but you had to be very quick and getting out of the truck and grabbing your stuff and then heading up, right? And I think the director got a little bit pissy at all of us because we weren't quick enough, and the take after take after take was just like so damn exhausting. And then from there, we shot. I think we shot inside. I got to hold a machine gun, which was cool. And because Matthew Fox's character gives his speech saying that we have to go and arrest the Japanese generals before they kill themselves. And then so that's that scene of a sequence, and then going out and that sequence of that scene, we all rushed out when Matthew Fox arrives in his Jeep, or someone arrives in his Jeep to pick him up, right? And I got to be the one when the Jeep arrives to race down the steps, and you can see me race off, right, when the Jeep gets very close to my legs, right, which was cool. I got to do that. So yeah.
Now, did you
makes sense.
Yeah. Did you speak to Michael Fox?
No, Matthew Fox. No.
Matthew Fox. Michael Fox. Jesus.
Michael Fox.
Movie. That'd be Back to the Emperor. Back to the Emperor.
That's the porno version. No, there's actually a story with that.
Did you get in trouble? Did you do something wrong?
No, someone else did actually. One of the extras told us the story in the truck while we were waiting to actually get it set up, right? And he says to us that he went and talked to Matthew Fox, and you're not allowed to do that, right? Because they're preparing their lines, or it's just a big no-no. And the guy got really told off, because he was interrupting or disturbing the actor, and you shouldn't be doing that. So no wonder he didn't get fined from the bloody whole movie, but he didn't. So,
I understand, because Pilly Yum Yum's a bit like that. There's a bit of a rule that when he's performing, no one's allowed to come up to him and distract him. So when he's in
Salacious.
What?
You've never seen Pilly Yum Yum perform.
Yeah, but you can't go up to him and speak to him. You can't look at him in the face when he's performing.
Yeah, well, I've never seen him perform. Bob,
well, it's a good job. I mean, when he's in that mindset and he's performing, you can't go up to him. And if you look at him, he's a bit like Tom Cruise. If you look at him deep straight in the eyes, he'll kick off. So, gotta be careful. You know.
I just think you love the limelight too much, and Pilly Yum Yum's probably a little bit jealous.
He's just a perfectionist. When it comes to his performance, he's a perfectionist. You know, when he's doing it. You know.
Or when he's doing it.
Yeah, when he's in the moment.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if anybody believes that, write to Salacious Rum and Bob at P.O. Box. Yeah.
What about Tommy Lee Jones? What about him? Did you see him on set?
No, he wasn't on our set.
damn it.
Location. So we didn't even get to meet him at all. So bit of a shame. I would like to actually meet.
What happened to the bloke that spoke to Michael J. Fox?
Who? Michael J. Fox, Matthew Fox.
Matthew Fox. What happened to the bloke that did anything happen to him?
Matthew Fox, his character.
Yeah. No, your mate that went up to him, Matthew Fox.
Oh no.
What happened to him? Did he get kicked off?
No, he didn't, because he was on this scene telling us.
Yeah. So nothing came of it then. So
nothing came of it. So yeah, he must have just got warned not to actually.
A bit of a bollocking.
Well, so yeah, because they must have actually wanted bodies to be non-commissioned officers. So
now, what was the storyline bit where the Americans are trying to stop the Japanese soldiers from? I think the term is committing sepulcher, where they kill themselves because of dishonor. That's a bit of a storyline in this film, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, tradition, right? So they didn't want to be captured.
Yeah,
basically. So because they probably hold too many secrets or something.
Well, and it's dishonor as well. It's dishonor as well. It's dishonoring, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just an arrest, right? So they're dishonoring their character if they've been arrested, right? So what's in that culture, they probably thought, well, we don't want to be captured because it's dishonoring,
my family name, the empire,
empire.
And traditionally, the samurai would use knives. They'd cut themselves.
Yeah, samurai swords or daggers or something like that. So I think because it's YouTube, I can't really say the S word.
Did I say it already?
No. I know, just in case I do or anybody else does. I think one of them didn't use a dagger. I think they shot the gun. So
I may have already used the S word accidentally. To be totally honest with you, I think YouTube have stopped looking at this channel anyway. They're kind of fuck it, let them get on with it. We did a whole episode where we were pretending to finger each other with
probably turned a really blind eye.
Yeah, I don't think they really care, to be honest. So.
Yeah. But no, I mean that's the culture, and that was the way, really, wasn't it?
At the time, yeah.
They didn't want to get caught with these secrets, right, or what they've done. So they thought it was probably in honor of the emperor. But when you see this film, I don't think the emperor wanted this at all to happen. So he wanted peace more than anything, and that's what the whole story was about. He just wanted, the emperor wanted peace, so he could rebuild Japan. So, and MacArthur was happy to actually do that with him. So, yeah. I believe the rumor was the American soldiers ate their captures and babies, according to the Japanese soldiers.
Oh, they definitely did want to get captured then.
Yeah. I mean, Japan was very like the German Nazis were pretty sadistic with the prisoners of war.
Vicious, very vicious. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And like the atomic bombs that you mentioned, gave them a horrible choice, really. If that's Don't take that the wrong way, people.
No. So what about like obviously your agency asked you to come and do this. What was your understanding of the film? Was there any? Well, I don't even. This is one of those more kind of highbrow, kind of more serious, sort of drama-based films that they don't really often do a huge amount of advertising for some of these types of films.
No,
So,
no.
was there any anticipation about this one, or did you have any expectations, or?
No, no. I mean, I was excited.
It wasn't a well-known director, was it? And had a small budget.
No, but there was two well-known actors who I knew of, and I was excited just because Tommy Lee Jones was going to be in New Zealand, and I was hoping, maybe I could be on the same set or location as Tommy Lee Jones. Big fan of Tommy Lee Jones, but I wasn't. But still, that's what I was excited for. And being on location, as you know, like I said, being on location again. I love being on location. Don't get me wrong, I love being on set, but there's a difference between location and sets. So, hey, Pete, how are you?
Hi, Pete.
Someone's killing himself.
Your horn's going off again, Pete.
Oh, yeah, someone's having a great old time with the drill.
So should we, at some point in the stream, should we both blow our horns at the same time and see who's like?
I don't have a horn.
Oh. Oh, you're hornless.
I'm hornless.
That picture of you on set begs to differ.
Thanks for that. Yeah, thanks for that.
I'm picking you up.
Yeah. Pay no attention, people. Of this little monkey lizard.
I reckon that's the one print that will fly off the shelf. That one.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Don't worry about the Lord of the Rings print now. Where was I? I think I finished that. Yeah, there's a difference between being on set and being on location. So
Very good. Do you remember when did you find out whether you were going to be like your scene was actually going to be in the movie? Because you don't often know, do you? They don't tell you.
No, you don't.
You've got to wait until it comes out.
I think this was a more of a guarantee, right? Than any other film that have been deleted scenes.
You had quite a good scene in this one, didn't you? Quite a prominent, like.
Yeah, it was really, really cool, and I never had the opportunity to actually. I was going to say run with a gun, because I did. Have a 1940s machine gun, right? So
is that bit? Did that bit make the cutting floor, Pete? Because
no, I got.
You didn't do a look again. You didn't do a look again like you did in the Hobbit, did you?
There's a sequence of that scene where I was in that scene where everybody was carrying their machine guns going off to arrest these guys, right? But I got upstaged by a pillar, right? So I'm in there, but you can't see me because I'm masked between this pillar, right? So a shame that, because that was awesome. I love that. I love doing that kind of stuff, right? Having a prop to work with, you know. So. Yeah.
So, for those of you that missed the last one, what I was referring to there is Pete had a really good scene in The Hobbit where he had to turn a pig on a spit, but he stared up in the air and gave a funny face, and so they cut him out. There you go, that's it. Typical overacting from Pete.
You can talk, Salacious. Come on.
What the hell? I don't know what you're about.
Yeah.
So, all right. So yeah, well, we didn't get to see you running with the machine gun. Now I would have liked to have seen an
No.
action shot.
Yeah, well, things. If I can find that image, because I know it's there, because I've seen it. I had it with, but I can't find it anymore.
Well, there's a challenge. He's on there somewhere. He's
Yeah.
in there somewhere. What kind of machine gun did you have?
Is it? I think it's one of those cross hand things.
Oh.
I'm
I'm not really an expert on guns.
not either.
We need Lack or someone here.
Lack
a two-handed gun, basically.
John Sags or anybody else. So yeah.
He had a gun. Anyway, he had a gun.
But
was it? Was it made of rubber?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
It was a. It probably wasn't real, but it felt like I was carrying the real deal.
Oh.
Machine gun.
Maybe you had blanks.
I think it might have been cast, not in rubber, but something else. Maybe an iron type kind of material.
You didn't fancy trying to rob it.
Huh?
You didn't fancy trying to pinch it.
Yeah, that would have been a great prop to actually.
Yeah. This is my gun. This is.
Yeah. Because it really looked like a 1942 machine gun.
It was an American gun. Yeah, he was a private. He was in the yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. So you weren't by this point. You'd gone through your uppity stage where you were like all uppity. You'd stop bullying that other one. Well, you mellowed out a bit. And how were you on this set, Pete?
Yeah, I was enjoying it. But I think I probably complained too much, actually.
What are you complaining about? The pillar. God damn it! If that pillar were in the way, I would have been more unseen.
I don't know what it was with me. I think it was just the fact that it was like, again, a long stint from doing anything scene-wise or set-wise or location-wise, and the director was really pushing us all very hard to get shots done that we were all, excuse the language, shit-faced tired and annoyed, because he was trying to get it. So I suppose you have to in this kind of deal, but I think we were getting all kind of tired and grumpy and complaining. So yeah, it was a nice location, it's a great location, but I think some of us, including myself, probably were getting a little bit tired and impatient. Things. So, but we couldn't really show. We couldn't show it, because it's not. You don't do that, right?
No.
So,
well, you could have, but
yeah, you could have, but you would have been
shunned.
See you later.
Scolded.
So,
yeah. Very good. When did you watch the movie? Do you remember? Did you go? You didn't often go to the cinema to see all the films you've been in, did you? So did you go to the cinema on this one, or I don't even remember this one being in the cinema, to be honest.
I actually, again, yeah, like yourself, I didn't. I don't think I did go to a picture theater to see it. I think I just bought it, actually, on DVD. I've watched it a number of times because it's a nice story. It's a beautiful story. Very, very dark story, because it shows you what the atomic bombs took a lot of families' lives. Very shocking.
Yeah.
But it was also very beautifully told. So I've watched it a number of times. because it is a good story. Yeah. So,
Very good.
but no, I did go to the picture theater. I actually didn't know it was on the picture theater.
Did you find yourself the first time you watched it? Did you see yourself or?
Well, I knew what scene I was on. Yeah, so it was pretty easy to find myself.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
God, it sounds
You stand out quite well in that scene, I think. Don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Yeah. Even being short, I stand out. Yeah. What is
That's my horn.
from?
That's my horn.
Yes, this horn shanty.
My horn.
Yeah.
You ever see my horn?
Yeah.
Hold on. Bob, get my horn. Shanty, do you want to hear my horn? Bob, blow my horn.
Yeah, it does look like a gold dildo. I agree.
Bob, Bob, blow my horn.
So, oops, it's upstaging you now.
There we go. Everyone needs a horn. Now Pete's going to get his horn out.
Yeah, not today.
Okay. God damn it. Next time. Right.
Perhaps another time. Yeah.
So how would you rate this film, Pete, and how would you rate your experience on it?
I love this film because it's a great story. I probably give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
It wasn't received I was probably received well, but it wasn't known to many people. But it was shot beautifully, I think.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather in New Zealand for the locations. He is a horn. A 9 out of 10. Beautiful shots. Some was shot in Miramar, which is on a dock in Miramar, where Tommy Lee Jones and Matthew Fox had that discussion, and that's close to where Peter Jackson lives around there, works around there. Shot practically on locations, not on sets here in New Zealand. So it might have been shot all over New Zealand and didn't really know. I did actually enjoy it. Yeah. I'm glad I got to be the shortest, smallest non-commissioned officer in the army. Hold a kick-ass 1940s machine gun. Be in a scene with Matthew Fox. I loved it really. Yeah, despite the complaining, I loved it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so.
Fantastic, great, brilliant. All right, well, we can wrap this one up then. It's been good. Yeah, but I think this is one people have got to go and watch. I think it's. I
highly recommend it to everybody. It's a good watch. And if it's about America and MacArthur working with Japan.
Yeah.
To so cool that you've be part of these different movies. No, thanks, Santi. Yeah, thank you very much. He wanted to work with the emperor, right? Yeah. He didn't want, he wanted to rebuild Japan, right? He hated what was happening with the Japanese generals killing themselves, right? So that's why Matthew Fox's character came in and being a negotiator, because practically he was negotiating terms, right, for the complete surrender of Japan, right? Because they were really fighting still in Japan and the Pacific, right? So
Well, I seem to remember a bit of a crazy story that there were still some Japanese troops on an island somewhere, still fighting
yeah,
years after the war had ended because they didn't realize the war had ended. So they
yeah,
were
exactly.
fighting to the end.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, right? Up
Yeah.
until what, the 20th century? What was it that got found out? So,
I'm not sure
uh,
how long for, but it was a considerable period of. It was a
yeah.
significant enough period of time, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I think a long passage of American soldiers got and Australians and probably New Zealanders got arrested and put in Japanese prisoner of war camps and got treated very badly.
Well, there were a lot of British
Yeah,
prisoners of
British as
war.
well.
Japanese.
Yes, especially
All you got to do is the early starts of the early days of the war. You watch Bridge Over the River Kwai and some of those
yeah,
early films, and
yeah.
there
Great
was some.
film that one too.
Yeah,
Alec Guinness and that. It's great.
yeah.
William Holden. So, but I would recommend watch this film and you can see me in it.
Yeah. Great,
Um,
brilliant. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. This has been a really fascinating series, and we've still got one to go. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be back, and this one I'm really looking forward to. This one, the Mortal Engines. This is one of those huge sci-fi stories on paper. Like, it had a huge
Book.
following.
Yeah.
Really popular book, and a massive anticipation. I don't think it quite lived up to it.
No.
But,
Sneak preview. I can say that they were going to do the rest of the books, but the film didn't quite hit the mark.
no, but really interesting premise.
Yeah.
So I know a little bit more about this one, so I'm looking forward to having a bit of a combo about this.
But yeah, it's. I'm looking forward to it too because I can't say, but it's just another sneak preview. I had 5 days on this film.
Yeah,
So,
awesome. So make sure you come and hang out with us
Mm.
next Thursday.
Ooh.
Plus, we're inching closer to
Just
Christmas. So
interrupt.
go on.
Next, because this is going to be the last one, right?
Yeah.
I will be sending Rum, if I can get permission to do this, right, from my teacher, my comedy school teacher, right? You'll get to see me do my set for the comedy.
Yeah. So tell everyone that doesn't know what's happened today. Tell everyone what you've achieved today.
Last night I had my comedy class stand-up graduation.
Yeah.
I was 5 minutes on stage at a bar called The Fringe, and I killed it.
Yeah. Did you? Did they go down? Did it go down well?
Brilliantly, yes.
Oh, well done, mate. That's awesome. That's amazing.
I loved it. And you get to see it. And I am now in the alumni of stand-up comedians.
Yeah. Mate, you got up on stage and did that. That's really brave. That's how many minutes did you get to do? Because they don't give you a long, do they? 4 or 5. Yeah, exactly. So you've got to be in there and well done, mate. That's amazing. So brilliant. Yeah, well done, Pete. That's proper good.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah. So everybody gets to see that. Just mine. No one else's. Just mine. So.
Looking forward to that. That's cool. Well, we hope we're gonna get to see more of this. And I don't know what you're planning to do, but your YouTube channel is obviously a good place to, promote all that kind of stuff.
I'll save that news and where I'm heading next week.
Yeah.
Right? My major plans are set in stone now with the comedy, but I will say that for the last, because it's good news. It's really, really good news for me. Anyway.
Good for you, Pete.
Thanks.
Mr. Pete says congratulations.
Thanks.
Palp says go PGM.
Thanks.
Gilster's here. He says congrats.
Thanks, Gilster. But there are some really wonderful plans heading my way. Thanks, Pete. And I want to share that with everybody on this channel. Where I'm going with it. So,
That's amazing, buddy. That's great. That's great.
Cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Well, make sure you come and hang out with us next week.
Yes.
Really looking forward to that. You guys are awesome. You do.
Yeah, you are. You are awesome. Yeah.
You know, giving us an audience, we do really appreciate it. You are the Monkey-LiZaRD Army. Please smash the like button. Leave us a friendly comment if you can.
Go and I know you've all subscribed because you're all here. Go if you know somebody, your friends, right? Go and say to them, if you haven't seen this guy here or these guys over here, go and subscribe to these guys.
Well, subscribe to Pete's channel as well. So there you go. It's in the description. So get subbed up.
Yep.
And
thanks, guys.
Yeah. And remember, we are all prisoners of Mother England in one way or another. What? What the hell?
He's blowing his horn.
We're all going to blow our horns now.
And it's goodbye from him.
It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from the American Army as well, apparently.
Yeah. Smallest non-commissioned officer.
He's got a big gun.
Yeah, in my pants. Yes.
You did just say that. Yeah, you did just say that.
Why do you still feel like you can be like me? Gaining the idea that could be like me. Why do you still feel like you can be like me? Gaining the idea that could be like me. There's only one Salacious Rum, and he's the only, and he's the only.
Alright.
He's truly He's truly Why do you still feel like you can be like me?
Yeah.
Gaining